So welcome back to Rise of the Ghurids. And of course, our land is looking pretty big at this point, but sadly, not as big as our lieges, which we are still trying to build up enough power to fight against. And you can see he's doing more historical invasions. This time, the Abbasids are on the defender's side, so he may not win this one, although he probably will. What we're going to have to do, we're just going to have to wait for him to slowly slow down. I mean, that's all we can do. We are also trying to get a duchy claim on this guy's land. We do have a county one, which I may go for. So you know what, actually, you know what? We're just going to start today off with this county claim, and then we can pick up that other county claim, because once we have these two counties, we hold all of the land for Bactria. So we are literally so close to becoming an emperor. If you look, everything else is held but this. So why waste time? Let's get in there and just get it. And then we can pick up that other county claim pretty cheap and do that once our truce runs out. But we have golden child. So our daughter has given us 130 gold. Very nice. We're going to start going down. You know what? We're Midas touched. Our marshal is kind of bad. Would it maybe be worth going into... Yeah, I think... Right, we're 49. We're not going to be able to get the culture still this life. If I check, unless we did just pick up mountain homes for now, it would only cost 7,000 prestige. And then over time, we can reform it and add things like industrious and stuff. At least then we're getting mountain homes to really help our development. Because then if we also go ahead and add the industrious thing we wanted, it's going to go up to like 12,000 again or something stupid. So I don't think we can afford that, to be honest. Like, yeah, that would be 11,000. But you know what? I'm actually going to pick up golden obligations. And we're going to move, once we can in one more year, we're going to go ahead and go into a diplomacy focus and start going down the August tree and just try now and stack up as much prestige as we can, just so we can try and get this culture done. That will really help boost our development and at the same time, boost our innovation speed as well. So we're also going to go ahead and get a personal champion. We can have our son, Rastin, do that, giving us a tiny bit extra prestige, but honestly, not a lot. Make sure our chancellor is on foreign affairs as well. And we can get our wife on court politics. We're now getting 8.2 per month, which is not bad at all. But let's see if we can do that this live and get our freedom. But blood and gold, blind spot. So Firaz's and Abdul Latif's quarrels have proven injurious to the realm's finances. Neither wishes to correspond with the other. And as a result, payments are often overridden, misplaced, and even lost. As I grumble over this, I spy the pair's own contributions to the realm. How easy it would be to lose this sum and have each blame each other for the disappearance. So Firaz is the guy up here, and that's our tax collector. So they can become rivals, but they both pay me gold. Or I should scold them for this. You know what? Yeah, give me the gold. Thank you. We also do have space for another men-at-arms. And one thing I was thinking about as well on the topic of tax collectors, if we can get this status by getting the Ancient Authority Legacy, we can get way more development growth. Each vassal who has this status gets us 1% more development growth. So that could really, really speed things up for us. Because right now, development is 26 to be fair. I mean, it's not bad. Rome is on 44 though. Constantinople 39. Down here in India 32. So we're a little bit behind, but it's not bad. And once we get that culture, it should start speeding up drastically. Daughter come of age. Thrifty clerk. Not so great, I'm going to be honest with you. But we have done enough to win that war. So we can take that, get that county claim, and once we can, take that. But the main pressing issue is, of course, getting independence. I wonder if we pick up meritocracy, we claim his throne, and we could get all of his land. You know what? I think we do that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to reset perks, pick up meritocracy, and then also fill out the architect tree, just like that. So now what we can do, start a scheme to claim our liege's throne. But we have got a mental break though, of course. We can become a drunkard or get critical stress. Drunkard, -2 stewardship. I think we'll take that rather than too much stress right now, to be honest. We have 3 learning perks. Scientific is one we definitely want. This one allows our wards to get additional skills, so we definitely want that one as well, and increase development in county efficiency. We've got some very expensive prisoners we can ransom as well, so we're going to do that to get all our money and see how this claim throne goes. I mean, if this works, we can maybe just take all of his land rather than do it ourselves, which would be a big help for us. Although, would that stop us forming Bactria? You hold a kingdom or an empire, so we can take his empire and then form Bactria. That's great. Because, yeah, if it didn't let us form Bactria, we probably wouldn't be able to do that. But yeah, nobody is stopping this guy anytime soon. What we want to do is build another stack of men-at-arms. But what do we want? We have 2 stacks of Ayars, 1 stack of onagers, and 1 camel riders. Ayars are decent. I might actually, you know what? Let's go for a 3rd stack of Ayars and make sure they're stationed somewhere as well. That gives them the biggest bonus. We'll station them in our capital. And yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, we did a fair bit of building as well. Our capital looking good, but it could definitely be better. I'm going to keep upgrading these though, because these all give more development and makes buildings quicker to build and everything like that. So they're really good to get built up. My brother Firaz died. He died of old age. That was our father's primary heir, but of course we did disinherit him, and he did very well. And now his son, Koroman, finds himself leading that bit of land. He is gout-ridden. Hopefully he has some children soon. He's married to the Ghurids, actually. So that's interesting. They're both of our faith, though, so they should be okay. And now we can put our brother, Ali, as our steward. I think that works out for the best there. And we're also going to start romancing our wife. Declaration of love. So we're going to do sing a love ballad. And there we go. She did actually like that. We're going to try and demand her conversion. There we go. She likes me even more now. So the success chance on that should be even higher, 65, because we can get some prestige from that. But I want to save a little bit of money for a ward chest, because if we are going to fight our lead, we may require some mercenaries. And the last thing we want to do is lose. Because if we lose, we're going to be in some really big trouble. We can upgrade these again now. Yeah, we can build these a lot. So we're going to make sure they're maxed out in our capital. It's currently getting 5.5 monthly growth. Biggest issue is existing development, taking 3.4 from us. I mean, we could go ahead and focus on communal government. But right now, I am focused on manoralism, so we can upgrade some stuff. I think that's more important right now anyway, because we're still getting a lot of growth even with that. The rise of Yazidism. So years ago, a famed Muslim mystic named Sheikh Adi was active in Navine. He was respected by the locals, both those who practice Orthodox Islam and those who adhere to the old beliefs long held by the peoples of northwest Iran. The beliefs of these 2 groups and their deep veneration for Sheikh Adi blended together over the years to give rise to a new religious ideas and practices in the isolated, rugged mountains and valleys of the region. So we did see the first one, but it's now possible to convert to this religion. Additionally, the 7 Angels Doctrine is now available, so for festivals and stuff. Wait, we just picked up Infirm? Oh no, we're only 51 and we're Infirm. What are we supposed to do? But there we go, the faith has started to spread around here. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, they do decently. He's not too weak. But we're Infirm. How is succession going to be? Okay, so 2 of our player is. This guy's not in line for anything for whatever reason. I can't... Oh, it's because of House Unity. So our second in line is going to take all our land in Ghur, which is really not what we need at all. That is going to be a big issue for us. So you know what? We can't add any laws. But we cannot risk losing Ghur. What about over here? We need to usurp the duchy. If we can get him his own duchy, I think he won't touch that, but we cannot lose Ghur. They're the 2 duchies we need to keep hold of. So if we can pick up a duchy for him, that should take him out of the line of inheritance. But I don't know if there's any land to really be giving him. That's going to be a big problem for us. So let's see if we can do some wars. And maybe there's a duchy somewhere we can go for. It's not looking likely, though. How long is our truce? 4 years. We're feeling fine. If we can live 4 more years, we can take that extra county, usurp his title, create it, and then give that to our second in line. That could work. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to land him in this county for now. Just like that. He's got a fancy little hat now as well. So you can see he's taking 1 less county over here now. I believe it was 5. So we do need to get him a duchy. So if we can expand and do that. Conquering duchies we can't do because we're not illustrious, and the current struggle phase is blocking it. So if this phase can hurry up and end, we might be able to save our duchies. But I'm not too sure about that one, to be honest. Do we have claims? We have a claim on this one, but we can't push it. Yeah, that's going to be a big issue for us. Gain a parrot, no thanks. But we're also, maybe we won't die. Let's just go forward and see what happens. My brother has been injured up here. I don't know what happened to him. Doesn't like me though, because he wants to sit on the council. But see what happens. You're blackmailing me. I just gave you land and you're blackmailing me with my murder secret. Who did we murder? Wait, wasn't this the woman who took land and he ended up murdering her? We'll have to accept the blackmail, but that's not great. We just gave him land and everything and he goes and pulls that on us. But once again, another invasion, seizing a golden opportunity. He's managed to capture a duchy within Syria, wedged in between the fighting Arabic and Greek realms. He would go on and sign the Treaty of Safar with the Byzantine Empire, which turned his emirate into a tributary buffer state between Constantinople and the Arabic realms. This did, however, secure his position as emir. As part of this treaty, Arabic armies were forbidden from traveling through the tributary state. Future emirs would be nominated by the emperor and religious converts would not be persecuted. I never heard about this before. So they were basically chosen to rule this by the Byzantines. I wonder what he's gonna get up to though, because he only has 100 men. Surely he's just gonna lose all that land. I can't see that being too well for him, but boyish charm. True as I may, the affections with my wife still elude me. But I can feel I'm onto something great. With my tutelage over my son Azaram, I may be able to succeed in my courtship. Yeah, a little nudge. Perhaps Azaram would sing of my virtues. Let's do it. There we go. Oh, so I sent him over with nothing but the best expectations in mind. Before long, though, she's glancing over at me, giggling profusely each time Azerm opens his mouth. Damn you, child. We got slander. Great. Thanks. New liege. Ooh, new liege. He's much weaker. So he wants me to be steward. We're going to accept that. And what we're going to do is I think we still try and claim throne against this guy now. We can invite some people. If it speeds it up, let's pay the gold to invite people. We have money. Let's get this done now. 14 months. But a secret has been exposed of my brother, Murdad, had an affair with his lover. I mean, yeah, carry on. That's not my problem at all. But we have the most men at arms we can. He only has 3,000 men. I might have accidentally at some point betrothed him to my daughter. I have no memory of doing that. We're going to break that betrothal, though. We do not want an alliance with him. Now the alliance should be gone. There we go. So, pretty soon, if we are successful with claiming his throne, we can actually take it all. Intruder. So every time I close my eyes, I see her face. Sleep will not come. I cannot wait another moment. Cloaked in the shadows, I make my way to the garden outside her living quarters. The sight of her chamber window makes my heart stutter. So close, yet so far. But wait, who is that climbing up the tower? The shady figure stops by her window and unlatches the shutter. Yeah, try and save her. Unless... Ooh, the sounds of struggle from above are a great motivator. I feel as if I have plunged into a frozen lake. She is on the floor, the intruder pushing her down, a gleaming blade between them. With a roar, I grab the villain by the collar and throw him into the wall. The rest is a blur. So there we go. We become soulmates. Getting a little bit of prestige for that, but now we're infirm. I don't see that happening. We're probably going to be dead quite soon. Someone's trying to kill brother-in-law. I mean, what's the chance? Ooh, right. So it's either our nephew or a half-brother up here. I mean, I'm not going to be able to save you. 95% chance. To be honest, I think you're pretty much done for, to be honest. Oh, and Afshan just died as well at 69 of old age. And our brother said this curious animal reminds me of you, a raven. I mean, I'm going to sell it, so thanks for the gift. But we do need a new court tutor. A brother-in-law, so he's married to Shala, and he's excellent. So you know what? You can teach my children for sure. Still a bit worried about succession. Like, we cannot risk losing Gur. That cannot be allowed to happen at all. But earning support, I'm quite aware that if I were to serve as Kargan of Gavandid, I require the support of my now fellow vassals, more than Kagan Ismail currently has. So we can pay 465 gold, and all the other vassals gain 20 opinion of me. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. I think that's a pretty good idea. Somehow this guy's gone independent. How have you managed that? Did he get independent from that? Claim throne. So after all my hard work, it is finally time to present the evidence that I have come across that I am in fact the rightful heir. 90% chance, please. Finally, no one can doubt the fact that I have a reasonable claim on his empire. So, nothing can stop me now. So if we do this, we get his empire title. He becomes my vassal, and all the other people also become my vassals. But, I mean, this guy just gave me an Oxus... Wasn't that mine? Or was that a different one? No, it's a different one. But we'll still put it down, though. That's fine. What we're going to want to do is raise our men, I say, right up here in the mountains. Raise all. We shouldn't need mercenaries. He's got an ally who is this guy down here with 200 men. I think I'm good, to be honest. I think we should be able to win this. So, you know what? This guy, he's kind of let Farzin down so far. He let all his hard work just go to waste. But if he can do this before he dies, you know what? He definitely achieved something. And our nephew and vassal over, he has... Oh, that is Firaz's son. He's being nice to me. You know what? I'll take it. We're going to go straight for his capital, considering it's right on our border. And you want to gift me an artifact? Look at that. All our brothers gifting us artifacts. But if we get this, we're going to have a lot of vassals, and we could get overthrown. That is an issue that could happen. But 21%, we took a prisoner in the siege who is... I don't know who that is to him, but we see another bracelet. Apparently, there's a lot of these bracelets. Yeah, he is not even, like, trying to stop us. I don't know where... Oh, his armies are over there. Is he in another war? Someone's fighting him for a bit of land up here. Is that my land? It's my brother's land. Right, hopefully, if we can win this, we inherit that war and we can defend the other one. They only have 3,700 men, so as long as we can finish this up quick enough, we can also defend that one. And we're also now going into the unrest phase. We're just sieging through this at this point. I mean, it's kind of working for now. So Rastin, our son, wants to negotiate an alliance. We'll definitely say yes to that. Oh, no. There's a dissolution faction against my liege. And if they push that, he might just back down. And that would stop us being able to do this. Let's rush over there and try and get a battle then, maybe. If we can get a battle on him, maybe we can get... Okay, actually, he actually stood up against it. That's great news for us now, because that means we actually have a chance. Now, this battle's apparently close. I wanted a battle, but it's not looking like we're going to get it. We need to make sure we win this war, though, before the other people win. Because if the title gets destroyed before we take it, we're not going to be able to actually take it all, obviously. So let's go in for a battle. That should get us a good chunk of war score. And a good my honor. I am known as a deeply pious man. Surely my devotion to Siddhartha should be good for something in this life too, and not only the next. Okay, so my dedication should be shouted from the towers. I've been too lenient with the temple this year, or the monks already in awe of me. Pious liege. Well, you know what? Give me the money, temples. Are we going to catch him, though? It's staying this close. I think we should win it, though. Like, I have belief. There we go. 100%. Enforce. Disband. Look at us now. Look at that. And what I'm going to do... Oh, actually, I need to work out succession first. We have a lot of vassals now, or a few more. We've picked up... Is it just one more? Well, and these down here. So we've picked up, actually, quite a few new vassals. Some of them are only duchies. What I'm going to do... I'm going to grant... the Zumbills. Can I grant them as a vassal? Oh, they're only a duchy. But I can create... I'm going to do it. I'm going to create the Kingdom of Kabulistan. And we are going to go ahead and grant them that kingdom. Now, our duchy is Kabulistan. But because we made our own kingdom, it's de jure our kingdom instead. So we should be safe to grant them that kingdom title. And then grant them these as a vassal. So now, the Zumbills are looking nice and powerful. We don't have an alliance, sadly. I mean, do you want to arrange a marriage? Maybe between our younger son, Murad, and their daughter. She's a giant as well. But if we use that, we get an alliance with them as well. The unwanted pregnancy, though. A dramatic scene unfolds in my audience chamber as my vassal CK3 accuses Shaban, the son of my vassal, of impregnating his begum. I mean, yeah, get the justice you desire. Fair enough. But there we go. The new Shahanshah. It is now up to me to lead the vast empire Ismail left behind. I stand up before my vassals, adjust my crown, and gently bite my lip. Oh, the things that I will accomplish. Nice. Oh, I don't want to just disinherit him, though. What do we do? Because we need to give him some land so he doesn't inherit... he doesn't inherit the other duchy title we hold. But I can't see any land to give him unless we go ahead and revoke some of these people's land down here. And we could give our son this land. That could work. Although we can go to war against this guy. So you know what? We're going to do that and pick up that extra county. That also gives us 100% of the land needed to form Bactria. Now, for Dynasty Legacies, I'm going to start going down the Brilliance route to try and get Ancient Authority for all that extra development a bit later on. 100%, we caught him straight away. So what I'm going to try, and hopefully this works, is grant title, grant him that, and then get the duchy title, and then grant him the duchy title as well. And I believe that should count. Oh no, what do we do? It did count as his inheritance, but now another son has got in the way. So how many? We need 2 more duchies to save our inheritance. So all of it goes to us. So what duchies can we get? That has got to be our next goal. We're now an emperor, but I don't want to move my empire and form Bactria just yet, because then on inheritance, we will lose Bamiyan. And if we lose that, we're in big trouble. And let's upgrade this even more. 1,000 gold will hold out, actually. But we desperately now, nothing else is more important than conquering 2 more duchies. That is what we got to do. So let's think what would be good. These down here, we could conquer duchy against them. Do we get vassals, though? I can't see we get any vassals. So let's go ahead and do it so we can try and get some land for our other sons, because that is, I believe, the best way to kind of like get inheritance the way you want it is just give them their inheritance early, basically. But there we go. We can siege pretty fast. It's not very developed down here. Ooh, someone else is blackmailing me. Our half-brother, he really doesn't like me. We're going to have to say, yeah. Is there a council position? It's all kind of held by strong vassals other than our spy master, but we need our spy master as somebody who likes me. But let's get these sieges done. We don't see his armies, so we may not be under any threat. But our nephew, who has... Oh, he's a vassal of the Firazdids. He's had a son. There we go. Perfect. And I want to check our dynasty now. 63 living members. Our allies are calling us to war. We're going to say yes, but I don't know if we're actually going to go and help them. But there we go. 100%. Now we need to check. No, we got no vassals here, so we need to grant this to our son, like that, and then go ahead, create the duchy title above that, and then also grant him that. And hopefully, yeah, he's gone, so the only person now left to inherit some land is our youngest son, which is this guy here. So we need to get him a duchy as well. Our nephew up here wants to negotiate an alliance as well, so yeah, we're going to do that all the time. So yeah, from all of that, we have this vassal over here. He does not like me, and these guys down here who also don't like me. I would eventually probably give him this guy as a vassal, to be honest with you, but for now he's more powerful, so I'm going to hold off on doing that, so we give him a chance to actually build up. But now we got to get 1 more duchy, and these guys over here, they're pretty weak. Ooh, why is that so expensive? From your realm size. Ooh, so yeah, house unity makes conquering wars a lot more expensive, which is going to be a big problem. Like conquering a duchy then, 1,000 prestige. What we can do is flip over to a martial focus and say go down strategist and pick up a bellum justum. That's going to make it 50% cheaper for us, which I think is what we're going to have to do. I'm just scared we're going to die. We are 56, so it's a little bit risky. A daughter of Faring comes of age. Nice. What I want to check is one faction. These guys over here want independence, and then the rest of it is pretty safe. But you know what? I think for now, we do actually just go ahead and get this while we have enough prestige. In the future, though, we are going to make sure we always have that perk. Otherwise, it's just ridiculously expensive. But this should hopefully, if I'm right, secure inheritance for us. Hopefully. Oh, and now we're an emperor. We get another regiment of men-at-arms, so we could build that up pretty soon. A new opponent, because they just lost their war, but we're going to carry on with that. We're in 3 wars, though. What's going on? We're in our allies' war up there. Ooh, there's a holy war for all that southern bit, which our son holds. Oh, God. There's a lot going on. Our allies won their war at least, but we can call our allies to help us in the Holy War. It doesn't cost us any prestige, so we're going to call them all just to make sure we do win that. I mean, we should. They only have 1,900 men, but you know what? It's free to call them, so we may as well. I mean, this guy only has 1 county thinking about it, so we can just rush down there and take that 1 county and we win. I believe that's all the land he has. Yeah, so we can take that pretty easily and end that holy war. But a fine balance. In the heat of combat, decisiveness is often what separates victory from defeat. When the time comes, I know how I will act. So aggressive attacker, unyielding defender, or flexible leader. What do we want? I mean, we don't really lead armies. I like this, though. Flexible leader takes away the enemy defensive advantage. That is a really, really powerful one. Especially if you've got like enemies camping in mountains. As soon as we siege this, that should be defended nice and easily. There we go. And he gives us 121 gold. Not bad. But now we've got to be quick and make sure we win this other war before we die. That's what we're trying to do. Panic in before we die. Slow siege on his capital. Not great start, but we're just going to hold on to it for now. Who are you? well, what is going on? So there's a tyranny war, and the people he's fighting in the tyranny war coming to fight us. We're going to raise our levies then. Not the start we needed. We don't really need our levies, but I mean, we're going to let them resupply a little bit. And we'll go siege the weaker counties up here. Try and get a little bit of war score, because right now we're down 44% and it's ticking up fast. So we need to get a siege done. And that should then completely flip the ticking war score. There we go, up 14%. The armies are right there, so we're going to go in for a fight as well. Oh, we just got stressed out as well. So we become rackish. Oh, we're already drunkards, so we're going on a bit of a drinking binge. But after this fight, 80%. And we might as well finish sieging their capital as it was mostly done for us. And there we go. So enforce that. Hopefully, again, no vassals. Or we've picked up these two here. So what we need to do now is find our next son in line and do the exact same thing again. Like that. Then go ahead, create the duchy title, and then give him that. Wait, who are you now? Wait, what? It's just flipped back around to this guy. I thought if I did that... I thought that usually works. Is it because of this harmonious thing? Oh, what do we do? That's terrible for us. It's just completely flipped back around into a loop. So he's going to get even more land now and he's going to be even more powerful holding gear. So all of that was for nothing. Our son is losing a tyranny war though, which our player here will inherit his land. Do not lose a tyranny war. Right. We're going to send him a bit of gold. You know what? We're going to send him all that gold, like a lot of gold there, in hopes he can defend that. You know what we can also do? We can arrange a marriage or find him a spouse for him and go by alliance power and get an alliance with his own brother like that. So now he should have an alliance with his brother that he can call to his war, but it may be too late. Oh, look at that. He has 1,600 men now and he's defeating them, I think. Yeah, look at that. He's getting it back now. That worked perfectly. You know what? On that subject, though, let's make sure our other sons also have strong alliances. Because then if anyone attacks them, they have the ability to fight back. For some reason, finding a spouse on this son over here. Oh, he's already betrothed. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he should be safe now. He has 2,300 mercenaries. That should be enough to handle this uprising. And I imagine his ally yet on his way. Look at that. Perfect. So he just saved him. It cost us a lot of gold, but definitely worth it. But I am stuck on what to do on succession, but this video will be out on the Monday, which I'll be coming back on the Sunday. So this is the ones that are like being bulk recorded ahead. So please leave advice on what to do about this succession issue. I would really, really appreciate that. But for today, I'm going to leave it there. So thank you all so much for watching and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.